Let's assume you don't have a poultry farm, or you don't have a large space enough to raise a lot of birds at the same time. Do you know that if you have just a small space, that there are businesses that revolve around the poultry sector that you can invest yourself and your time in doing, that is less stressful than poultry farming and has more potentials of making you more money than poultry farmers who are stressing themselves in the farm? Well, in this video I want to share with you 7 other poultry opportunities that, if you have a small space and you are diligent and business minded, has potentials of making you earn more money than poultry farmers who have large spaces and are raising birds. Many people believe that poultry farming is big land. Okay, let's assume this big land, pen houses, housing thousands of chicken. These are the chicken, okay, and huge capital before you can be able to do business or invest in poultry farming business. But the truth is, you can start small with the right strategy and still earn good money. Okay, I just want to rush this video, but I want to start it with you resetting your mindset. Reset your mindset. Don't mind my writing. Reset your mindset, because with a space as small as, is this square enough? Okay, let's say 4 feet by 4 feet. You can make a killing. You can make a lot of money in the poultry farming industry, even without passing through the stress of being that farmer who is raising birds, or having that big land, or having that huge capital. Okay, so without wasting your time, the first business that you can invest in without stressing yourself is number 1, sales of day old chicks. How this works: you come in as a supplier, you meet hatchery agents, or you go to the hatchery, and then you get day old chicks. You supply it to farmers, poultry farmers. Okay, for that reason, this is you as the middleman, the supplier. Let me be frank with you. Most poultry farms only know hatcheries by name. They only know hatcheries by, say, Agri-Ted, Olam, okay, etc. You get the point. Farmers, many of them only know hatcheries by name. They don't even know the location where the hatchery is. They don't know the state. Even if they did know the location and the state, they don't have access to the hatchery. So when you come in, you find the access, find the hatchery agent or someone who works there. Go to the hatchery yourself, sign up that you want to start selling the old chicks, which means you'll be getting from them. And then when you get the best from them, you know the price they give it to you, you add a little, you understand, you are doing business now, add a little something after it has been transported to your location, and then you sell it to the farmers. Those farmers you see, most of them raising up to 1,000 broilers or layers, and they have huge capital, big land, big poultry houses. Most of them don't know where they don't buy directly from the hatcheries. So if you come in as that middleman and then get from the hatchery, add your stuff, sell to the farmers, you will make a lot of money. All you have to do is be sincere. If you tell people that you're getting it from this hatchery, make sure that it's coming from that hatchery. Don't do any untrusted immorality in between, swapping chicks and all that, so that you maintain your reputation, and with time your reputation grows, and more farmers will troop to you to get their day old chicks from you. I have a full video on how to make money supplying day old chicks to farm on my YouTube channel, so you should go check it out. The second business that you can do without big land and huge capital, and you still make a lot of money, is what we call brood and sell business. Okay, brood and sell business is a business where you brood the chicks, okay, and then you sell the brooded chicks to the farmers. How long do you take to brood chicks? 14 days is enough. depending on the breed of broiler or the breed of layer. Okay, let me just say broiler, 14 days is enough for brooding. Layers goes beyond that. You get the point. So you do brood and sell maybe for broilers, or if you are diligent and patient enough, you can do that for layers and take it to, and then sell. After brooding, you sell to the farmers themselves. And at the end of the brooding, what are you doing? What you are doing is, if poultry farmers, if farmers can see who can help them brood chicks, they will stop doing the brooding themselves, because brooding is stressful to the farmers. Now you have your small space, you can get say 50 to 100 broilers in that your small space, brood them, add your own profit on top, and then resell to farmers. I also have a video on how to go about this business in full details on my YouTube channel. So I want this video to be short, so you should click to the link, go through my channel, and then go check the video out, understand the business better. The third business you can do without having huge capital and resources or land, and make a lot of money in the poultry farming business is number 3 is sales of poultry drugs and vaccines. This is the third one you can do. Some people call it poultry pharmacy. You get the point. Every poultry farm definitely needs drug. How will I do the drug now? Okay, let's say pill. Although most poultry dogs don't come like this, so they don't come like this. They come in sachet, powdery form inside, or they come in containers, liquid form. You get the point. But you now, you can come in as you can start selling. You can start a poultry pharmacy, poultry many. Every poultry farm, definitely all the poultry farms must need drugs and vaccines. So you can register with the suppliers, find the companies who do this. Okay, if you get one company, you can get to know the other ones as well. Find companies who do this, become the supplier, sell to farms around you. You don't need to even raise the best yourself. And see, every poultry farmer who is commercial minded, that's business minded, who is not just bringing the birds and keeping at home, they should roam about and cater for themselves. Every poultry farmer who is buying any bird that is referred to as agri, not the local fowl, definitely needs drugs and vaccine. Which drugs do they need? They need antibiotics. It depends on the location. If it's a place that they do have coccidiosis, they will need anticoccidiosis. Okay, anticoxi. If it's a place that have viral infection, depending on the type, like infectious bursar disease, they will need vaccines against gomboro. Or if it's a place that Newcastle disease is dominant, they will also need vaccines, Lasota vaccines against Newcastle disease, and other vaccines. Okay, we have fowl typhoid, fowl cholera. They have their vaccines, especially when you get to the layer section of poultry farming. So sales of poultry drugs and vaccine makes a lot of money for you without having large land or huge capital. If you want more details on this, I have a video on how to make money selling poultry drugs and vaccine on my YouTube channel, so do well to go look for it in my channel and check it out. Now the fourth poultry business you can do and still make a killing is number 4, sales. This is not sales, so sales and okay, let's cancel this, and installation of poultry equipment. Poultry needs a lot of equipment to, you understand. Even the poultry feeder is an equipment. The nipple drinker is an equipment. Plenty. We have for brooding, what's it called, this gas brooder. Okay, we have equipments for brooding. We have equipments for caging birds, like people who are raising their birds on battery cages. If it's layers, we have that kind of battery cages for layers. Broilers will have that straight form of battery cage for broilers. So imagine that you are selling feeders, you are selling drinkers, you are selling brooding materials, you are selling cages, battery cages. The people who are going to be patronizing you? Poultry farmers. you make a lot of money doing this, and you won't be passing through the stress that poultry farmers are passing through every day, and still they will be the ones coming to you. You sell to them, you make your money, and life goes on. You rotate it. At first you are business minded. Now the fifth business you can also venture into without having, just with small space, okay, you can do this. The fifth one is you becoming selling broilers from other people's farms. You just like you're the middleman, doing the middleman business. Okay, how does this work? How it works is you find farms, maybe farms that have eggs layers, or farms that have broilers. What you do is you approach them only when you have customers that need it. For instance, you first of all get customers, or you let customers know that you supply, say, egg. Okay, then you go to the farm, sign up with the farm so that they will allot a day for you to be coming to pick egg from them. You only go get eggs, then take it to your customers straight up. As a middleman, you're just acting as a middleman between the farmer and the consumer. Okay, if it's egg, then if it's broiler, now in this broiler one, you don't need to buy the best and keep, but you need to go like sign up to many farms so that you have various options. Your one is just the farmer raises the bird. Most farmers don't know how to sell. They don't even pay attention to sales. They just pay more attention to raising healthy birds. Okay, your one is to, when the farm's bird are matured enough to be sold, they call you and tell you our birds are ready. You go there, negotiate price with them, get the bird, put your own, do basic logistics, make sure that you add the logistics on top of the price that you are adding, and then you sell to the consumers, to the customers, and you make your own money, and life goes on. Now the sixth business you can also do in the poultry farming niche, number 6, without having that big land or this thing. This one has to do with you partnering. You partner. Okay, it's partnership with farmer. Okay, you come in as an investor. You have the capital, but you don't want to pass through the stress. You don't want to pass through the stress of raising the birds. There are a lot of stress in poultry. You talk about the stress of raising the birds. You talk about the stress of logistics. You talk about the stress of handling workers. Stress plenty for poultry farming, although it's still profitable anyway. But in this one now, all you just have to do is you have the resources, right? But you don't want to stress yourself, so you come in as an investor. Look for an already existing poultry farm that is profitable. Make sure that that farm is profitable, and the best way to know is to go through their record and not just the present record. Okay, let me write profitable farm. Look for a profitable farm. You go through their words, you go through their record, not just the present one. Take it back, go back down the lane. They should have record dating even up to 2 years back. Go through their record, see that they are making profits. Then what do? You invest your money with them. In that the investment is already existing farm, so the investment should have a duration, maybe say minimum of say 2 years, and then maximum of you can just start with the minimum, say 1 year, 2 years. You invest a little, maybe send them money that can be able to raise a certain amount of birds, and at the end of the month they give you percentage, and then at the end of the duration they refund you back your capital. That's how smart investors do their business. You get the point. They don't stress themselves too much. And then finally, the seventh way you can make money in poultry farming without having big land, thousands of birds, huge capital is in the sales of poultry feed and sales of feed. Poultry farmers buy feed weekly. Okay, some even don't buy weekly, they buy feed monthly. Some broiler farmers calculate how many bags their entire flock, their entire broilers will eat from day one to the final day, and they buy everything at once. So where are they buying it from? Most of them don't even know the what's it called, the milling factory. Most of them don't even know the company milling it. What they just know is the company name. But you can come in as a middleman, as a distributor of feed. Meet the company yourself, negotiate price that they can give you feed. Most times they give you huge discount depending on the number of feed that you are going to be buying per time, and then transport it to your location with that your small space of that 4x4. Okay, 4x4 feet, stock the feed there and sell to farmers. At times, even when you get this feed, they don't even get to reach here because you have a lot of farmers who are waiting to get the feed, and then along the way, get it from the millers. Along the way, you do the distribution yourself to the farms, get your money, cash out, make the money from poultry farming without passing through the stress of the farming itself, without having big land, penthouses, thousands of birds, huge capital to do the business. You don't need big farm to start making money in poultry. All you just need is the right idea and the will to start. I hope this video is helpful to you. If you have any question, feel free to drop it in the comment section. If you like what you just saw, give us a thumbs up, and if you're seeing our video for the very first time, you need to see our video again, okay? Because all these ideas, these 7 ideas, I've already done videos on them, so you need to see our video again. Just subscribe to the channel. That's it for this video, guys. See you next time.